Hello, this is High Priestess Key 333. I'm coming to do energy reading around, messages, rather. I like to always call them messages because I am used as a portal, right? Or a vessel. I'm not going to say a portal, but I'll say a vessel, right? With the ancestors that serve our highest good to bring through messages for you. Those that resonate with air element. Now, when I do these element readings, which this is an element reading, it is based off of the element of air for this reading or message. Um, Anyone can resonate with air element. Okay, air element is all about um, sometimes challenges, sometimes the mental, right? Sometimes conflict. Air element. Um, Air signs can resonate with it more, which would be Aries, I'm sorry, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Um, but it doesn't mean that you have to be that sign to resonate with air element. You may be having a lot going on where you're overthinking right now, right? You're in the air element, okay? So that's what the element readings are about, all right? So it will resonate with anyone that resonates with this element at this time, okay? I do not use tarot on this channel. It is my ancestor cards. These are oracle cards that have been put together with the ancestors, all right? Spiritual astrology, numerology, and planetary alignment, okay? All right, so air. Also, if you're in air and you're a true Gemini, your birthday actually hasn't come yet. But in the Western, they look at Gemini's birthday as being now. They look at Gemini's energy being now, but it's actually still in Taurus in the true sidereal and in the verdict. Okay, I can show you guys. Hold on, let me present so I can show you. I want to just make this known. Uh, okay, so you see the sun in Taurus. All right, so I just wanted to make sure you see that, as that is something that I wanted you guys to make sure you see, so you can understand that right now, um, the energy is still. And did I show you guys this too? Hold on, let me go back. Okay, so did I show you it was on today's date? So this is June 2nd, okay, June 2nd, 2025. And this is the energy of the sun being in Taurus. We can click in the sun. The sun constellation is in Taurus at this time. And here is the energy. Here's where it sits in the sky right now. If you go out and look in the sky, this is where the sun is, which is definitely in Taurus. Okay, it's not in, and it tells you here too. All right, June 22nd, 2025. All right, so it's not in Gemini yet. So people who actually think they are Geminis, they are Tauruses. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but in the true sidereal and in the verdict, that is what it is. Okay, but in the Western, if you resonate with that, that's okay. The moon right now is in Leo. Okay, in the air sign element right now is not strong in the planetary alignment right now. It's mainly earth, fire, and water. Okay, it's no actual air right now at all in the constellations. All right, so let's get started. Air element. The messages for air element. And I'm going to keep this short today, family. I just want to come through and give you guys some messages to go with the energy of what you could be feeling or what you need to know at this time. Okay. It's the element energy for air. It's the messages for air ancestors. Element for air. Element for air. Air. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so the main thing right now for my air signs, you could be going through a time right now where you you're definitely looking for some things to change in your favor, right? Right now, it looks like the overall energy, and actually, what's so funny, I think I pulled this on my other channel for some air signs, the exact energy that came out for overall for air. Right now, air is all of in your element right now. Overall energy is about you, is about self. Okay, it's about to be yourself, to be authentically you. That is the energy, the overall energy right now for you. You may be feeling very strong element of Neptune, which Neptune is currently in the true sidereal and the verdict. It's in Pisces, so you may be feeling very watery right now when it comes to certain things. And ancestors gave me Neptune as how you guys feel right now. That goes back to your integrity. Some things that may be karmic that are coming full circle for air element right now. It also goes back to Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, air element. And also Venus, okay, which is in Pisces as well. So right now, that overall energy is all about your strength. Okay, it's about you taking control right now and operating out of integrity. Air element right now, it's about doing extraordinary acts of kindness or that coming your way as well. So you may feel that energy coming your way where people are very nice to you. There's some interventions coming your way that's changing things for you around your home life, around your around technology as well. So you may get like, you know, maybe a free phone or something like that, or giving something through an app, you know, or something of that sort. It's a loving time right now for air signs. But that Pisces energy as well is telling you to also stay positive. It's about your faith right now for air element, okay? So you may be all in your mind, or you may have a lot on your mind that has been taking you back to traumatic things or making you feel very traumatized, you know, or maybe even reminiscing about things or things triggering you, and you've been trying to endure it and get past it, right? But still trying to have the faith. You may be needing to get out in nature. Okay, right now for my air element and get some fresh air. All right, get out and do some things for yourself, right? It is definitely showing, you know, a lot of miracles happening for you, and you're inspired actions that you're taking are creating these things to happen for you. If you're feeling air element, let's say if you've had some challenges or some conflicts or some competition, ancestors is like, you know, what you've been focused on having happen in your life is definitely going to bring in some type of things unexpected for you with this air element, and it's all based off of you and your spiritual abilities as well. How you've been utilizing those spiritual abilities. Have you been tapping in? Have you been praying? Have you been meditating? You know, the ancestors is showing you got a lot of Venus in your spread as well. Venus is definitely it's a lot of loving, nurturing things happening for you that are changing. Okay, your grandparents, for my air element people that resonate with this, your grandparents are standing out. So they may be your spiritual guides, right? That are assisting you in bringing in those miracles and that loving, nurturing energy for you at this time. For my air element, that's what I'm feeling. There could be a Scorpio, okay? All right, I see that here, as well as, you know, could be a Gemini, or it could be a Pisces or Sag grandparent, okay? You know, that I'm feeling that's coming through very strongly for air element. Or you could be resonating with this message in your grandparents or someone of that sort. It's an ancestor, okay, that's coming through strong. All right. Some of you is just about, you know, what's changing is things that's going to change for the air element, and those that may be, you know, going through a lot of mental well-being right now, just trying to keep your mental well-being in place. And in, because you've been going through some trying times, the ancestors is saying those interventions are coming in for you. What's changing is some things are going to shift for you in life right now. And it looks like it's for the positive, because you've been going through a lot in relationships. You've been going through a lot of endings with this energy, which is all about the conflict, the challenging things that you've had to face. Some of you feel like, yes, I do need a miracle to happen in this situation. And it's showing that you're trying to make it happen that way, right? And the ancestors is coming through to tell you that, things are prospering the way it's supposed to go. It's in due time. You've had to make some decisions, right? But I am showing, it's a lot that you're about to be successful in, okay? The ancestors is showing that as well. It's definitely a lot of energy coming out for air in reference of things that are changing or that you can change for yourself, okay? Yes. And this comes with the foundation of things. There's a foundational message here for you, okay? And that foundational message goes back to healing. It's a lot of healing that has to happen because you may have a lot of emotional situations occurring in your life right now where you're just trying to maintain, break cycles, and it may be some repeated cycles. And ancestors is telling you have to have strength to get through these repeated cycles in the air element. Okay, a lot of temptations, a lot of things that is happening to create you to be feeling like you're stagnant in some cases. But the ancestors said, no, it's about you having to make a choice right now and to be creative, be confident, and have courage that things are going to shift for you, because you definitely have that Maya energy that's coming out. So there's definitely justice that is going to be in your favor. So if you're going through any type of legal situation, air element, is about to be cleared up. I see that things are going to go in your favor. You have the wheel when it comes to, and I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra energy coming out, Virgo, and Leo now, okay? So you may have some of that in your chart as well, or you may be that sign that resonates with air element now. But I'm seeing you, as long as you operate out of integrity, air energy, or I'm definitely seeing that you're going to have the truth that comes out. You're going to have the legal situation work in your favor. It's definitely showing that in the spiritual court of law, things are balancing out in your favor. I feel like this is a karmic situation, and something also is unifying for you. So there's unity here, but it's all in divine order in reference of how things have to go for you, in reference of this intervention. This Venus and this Maya energy is definitely coming together in reference of an intervention for you, and it's coming in with a loving energy from your ancestors. All right. And it's definitely coming in to help shift and change some things for you. I actually really love this energy, because it's kind of like where you felt like you weren't going to be successful in some situation, it's a change. Okay. But you had to make some type of decision. Okay. And you had to understand that you have the will to change and move things for yourself. But you're so intelligent that when you had to deal with in this air element, you having to deal with what's coming against you, like it's like as you had to fight against the flow of the current, of that water coming to your way, as air, right? You actually are able to fight through it and able to come through it successfully, right? And so the ancestors is saying it's all because of your strength. It's all because of your natural gifts, is what the ancestors is saying here. It's all about that selfless service within your relationships as well, okay? So the ancestors is definitely showing that of what you're going through right now. A lot of what you're going through, it takes a lot of integrity. It takes a lot of talent for you to put one foot forward to move towards what you're supposed to have, because you've been going through a lot in reference of this wanting to lay a foundation. Okay, that's what ancestors is showing. Right now, you're going to be able to do that, though. Okay, when everything moves the way it's supposed to go with this air, because air is like flowy, right? So it looks like everything is going to pan out. Also, be careful for those of you that air element that resonate with this in reference of conflict and challenges and so forth. Be careful of your stomach. Anything you taking in your mouth in reference of your stomach, don't do too many drinking and drugs and things like that. Stop it, because that's going to cause your demise. Okay, with this energy that I'm feeling here, it's like you're going through all that mental instability and things like that. It's making you drink more, it's making you do more, drugs. To It's basically making you try to cover up that trauma, and the ancestors saying that's going to bring extra trauma to your life. Okay, and be very careful what you put in your stomach at this time. Like I said, that's repeated, coming out repeatedly for this element at the time. Okay, so suppress your emotional trauma with drugs and alcohol is not the way to go, because the ancestors is showing it's a lot that you're trying to endure in reference of the things that you've been going through. And it's okay, things will change, but you must continue to operate out of integrity. Use a lot of things of mint, peppermint, use some mint, burn some frankincense, do some things that lift your spirits and lift the energy around you and cleanse the energy, right, to make it fresh. And make sure you're getting that fresh air. But I am seeing success here, especially in your finances. It's going to be a turn, especially to help you move or do whatever it is that you need to do in reference of your home life. But you must be divine, okay? Be divine, and in time, things will change in reference of this air conflict, okay? So that is your message, air element. Hopefully you take heed, and I will see you guys soon. Hit the like button. Peace.